Well, hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Travels, Tommy and Lori. Today we're in Toccoa again.
Yep.
So make sure you check out that other video. We'll put a link down in the description for that.
Yes.
Of when we went to Kirhi. But we're at Traveler's Rest.
Who knew Toccoa had so many cool things?
Yeah. Would have known that, we would have done it all in one day.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that.
I'm kind of not sorry though, because
kind of not sorry.
no, I'm not, because I think Kirhi needed its own thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And this deserves its own thing too.
Yeah. So we're gonna check this out and see what all information we can get for you, because you know how we do research. Not very good.
One of the only things that we know is that it is the oldest Stagecoach Inn in the state of Georgia. Right. So it was formed at a crossroads.
And it's the only one left.
Yeah, it's the only one left too. It was formed at a crossroads in 1818. It's been here since then. So part of this is original, part of it's not.
Yeah.
So far from what we know.
Yeah, I think the first part here on the sim was the original, and then all that was added for different reasons. Places to stay, places to be able to feed people, and so we're gonna take a look around, and we'll see y'all on the inside.
We'll be back.
Traveler's Rest. In 1837, he was pleasantly surprised. I got an excellent breakfast of coffee, ham, chicken, good bread, butter, honey, and plenty of good new milk for $0.25. What a charming country this would be to travel in if one was sure of meeting with such a nice, clean quarters once a day. This is a perfect example of what Stagecoach Inn would have been at this period of time. About 10 different businesses, among them this inn, a store, a tavern, a gristmill, a sawmill, a tannery, a toll bridge, a ferry, a blacksmithy, a textile industry, 2 gold mines, and he also lent money. So he was an entrepreneur of his day. Devereaux Jarrett proceeded to do a lot of changes in the inn. The major change is he doubled the size of the inn to his existing size.
This is an American holly, and they estimate that this is the oldest holly tree in the state of Georgia, around 200 and something years old.
Over 200 years old.
Which is pretty cool. And then over here, I get down these steps without killing myself. It's a little wet, it's been raining. If y'all remember, if you've been with us pretty much from the beginning, we went to Judicola Rock and saw the petroglyphs there. And this is a petroglyph stone. And the guy said, God said during the, when it's really sunny, you can make out more than what you can right now, but you can see some stuff. It's pretty cool. What you think, Tommy?
Well, they got it from the Toccoa River in the 1830s is where they got the rock. And he placed it under the American holly tree.
Where it still is.
These are sketches that were done in 1977. Pretty interesting, because
it is.
Never had heard of that until we went to Judicola Rock. And there's another one. Not as big.
Not as big. But still, it's impressive.
Still pretty nice.
Yep. Ooh, I like your shirt.
Thanks, Kathy.
Let me see the back. That is awesome.
One of my favorites. So now I get to wear it while we travel. This was the, what do they call her?
The nanny.
The nanny cabin, which was conveniently located to the house, because she needed to be. Oh, and they got a picture.
Oh, they got her picture. This is the back side of the house.
Yeah, it's huge. Look how.
Hang on. Gotta back out. Okay. So that was the nanny's cabin. And then.
Look how big the house is. I mean, it didn't start this way. It only started with the first part, from what we gather. And then it got, all this got added on.
Yeah, the only thing, according to the film we watched, the only thing that's new is the ramps and stuff to make it, make it wheelchair accessible. But she was located directly in the back of the house, or on the back side of the house, so she could be accessible when they needed her. Y'all, these steps are from the original. They're called the lady steps, and it was where the horse would be brought and the woman could get on the steps.
It's the mounting steps.
Yes.
So she could walk up and get on the horse.
That's pretty cool that it's still here too.
Yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain a lot of the older historical towns and stuff around here, I'm sure there were plenty of those, but you never see them.
Yeah, I thought it was just a random set of steps.
I did too. I thought maybe there was a building. Yeah.
But no, this is where the ladies could get on the horses.
This place is so freaking cool. It is so cool, and it's so well preserved. Let me walk over this little wall without killing myself because everything's slick.
And I can tell you two things.
What?
It's still operational.
Oh, what?
It's still an active well.
Seriously?
Seriously. So this is still an operational well. So how cool is that?
That is very cool.
And it was also the dry well.
So they would store water in here, or what?
The hell you asking me for? This is what it said. I don't know what a dry well. I would assume that they would put dry goods in here, like wheat and barley.
Yeah, probably. We need to look that up. Some historians we are.
And of course they washed clothes in it, but they also they used it for making soap and doing other things.
Yeah, probably candles too, I'd imagine.
Look at there.
That's awesome. I'd like to have something like that. Why don't you make me something like that, Tommy?
Well, we can get that one in a Kia.
That thing probably weighs more than a Kia.
This was the meat house.
Oh, it's like the smokehouse. Smoky. Oh, there's another pot.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
It's got a loft in there. I know y'all get tired of hearing me bitching about the cold, but I'm a warm weather bird. I can't feel my feet. My feet are freezing. It's wet out here. My nose is cold. Try not to die because, rain, and so we're walking on leaves and squishy ground. But this is my kind of place. What is this?
This would be the son-in-law's cabin. And you notice they didn't put him really close to the house. So maybe they didn't like him, or maybe he just needed more privacy. I don't know.
Stick him out back.
There's an old coach in here.
Oh, cool. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I have a deep, deep love of old houses.
Check out the loom.
Oh, Vanessa would love that.
So ain't that pretty cool?
That is cool.
So they feed through the little eyes here, and then they separate. And then you run a shuttlecock through it, which is this. Run it through, and that's how they make the cross weave. Yes, I was a master weaver at one time.
You're the master liar. He got it.
When you push this pedal here, they rack. And then you run it through, and you push it again, it racks, and it comes back.
But where did you learn your knowledge from, Tommy?
I was a weaver at one time. Somebody messed up right here. See that? They didn't know what they were doing. They missed it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did better than I could do.
But yeah, that's how it works.
I can't do that. Well, how'd it work?
And it runs through.
This place is so worth coming to visit.
Yes, it is.
It is cool.
And we hadn't even been in the house yet.
No.
We were doing the outside.
All right, so what is this now?
This, well, the bottom side of it looks like it was the dairy house. And then this side here is where they do the making the cloth with the loom.
So I'm assuming the dairy house would have been where they did the cheese.
And look at these aren't metal. They're So the string has got the loop in it this time, instead of the other one had the metal.
All the yarn up there.
That looks like a nightmare of a weave. They're spinning wheel. I wonder if they want to buy a spinning wheel.
Oh, I don't know, Tommy,
I know where they can get one.
Here's one right here.
Yeah, the one that I know about, probably about that size.
About,
maybe bigger than that one.
Probably the same year.
Yeah, it was old.
1700s. How old that fiber is. This is so amazing. I love to see stuff like this preserved.
Well, just in case anybody don't know.
Hang on. It's not always about you, Tommy. What?
I was going to say, just in case anybody don't know that this
Doesn't know?
Doesn't know. This is called a flax wheel.
Yes, it's for spinning flax.
Yes. It's,
which is why your daughter wants a flax farm.
I know. She loves to do that. So this is the original to site pieces.
Whoa. Uncle Tommy, you can read?
Yeah, I was just looking over what I found amusing was, I know this would be the third time that I've brought up another one of our videos, but in the early 1900s, the family began referring to this as Jarrett Manor. So, Corpsewood
Manor.
Link in the bottom. we're gonna link them all. But yeah, this was.
We ought to do a playlist of our historical houses and stuff.
We should.
Or let me correct that. I should.
You should. My video and graphics department will handle that.
Also known as R&D.
So now we're going to go inside.
Got to remask.
We hadn't been inside. We're going to go check it out.
All right. Safety first. So we know what room this is?
I don't know. I don't have the information on the rooms. All I have is what was on the outside. So I can't help you in that fashion.
It's a little dark, but
well, they didn't really have lights in there.
no.
There's the.
Yep, there's the nanny. Let me get. Maybe there's not quite a glare.
This was a dining room.
Yeah.
This is all heart pine wood.
Oh, look. So, cool thing we found out. In the glass making process, to get that cranberry glass, they mix gold into the glass.
Mix gold in it to
Who knew? But that's a kerosene swag lamp, so they just pull it down, light it, and you can adjust it for...
it could be set at any height that you want.
So that's really cool.
Here's some information on the furniture here. So this was 1840 to 1860. No, same thing.
What, all the buffet there?
Yeah, it's the sideboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these steps are warm. You imagine how hot it was in this side?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is that? It's like a devil's hole.
Hey, don't say stuff like that.
Remember the devil's hole up in Tennessee?
Oh, yeah.
At the cavern? This is so cool.
It is. It is so cool. All right, we must investigate. Investigate.
Well, if you don't act right, this is where they put you.
That's where you need to be. Can't never get you to act right. You can't see anything. Hey, you got your light?
Well,
I'm just saying.
yeah. I don't know if that.
No, don't touch that people's stuff. I don't know, dude. That's cool. Would you stop? I'm not really sure, but I think maybe this was the common room, maybe. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Walnut.
Yep. That was another Caleb Shaw piece.
Yep.
And then, I'm guessing this was a lodging room.
We'll give it away.
No, that was a child's bed.
He made that one too.
Yeah, he did.
A little bit. How they did the detail on the steps.
Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? So this was the quilting room. They had that rack, and they just drop it down when they were quilting, and then put it back up, get it out of the way. Imagine the taxes on this back then.
Well, he was the richest man in the world.
Well, that's true, but Lord of mercy.
A buttermilk rocker. Used to churn milk while rocking.
What?
So the jug looks like it went under it. And as you rock back and forth, it churned the milk. And
What?
the butter.
No way.
Yep, this way.
So this lady here, Mary Jarrett White, was the lady who was the granddaughter of the Devereaux Jarrett, who bought and expanded this place. Y'all, talk about girl power. She is the only Georgia woman to vote in a presidential election. She voted for Franklin Roosevelt. He wrote her a letter. And then, over here, she was in the Daughters of the American Revolution, and she was also a suffragette. There's her beautiful hat collection. Y'all know I like hats. So, that's pretty cool. I'm all about the girl power. So y'all, watch this. This guy, the Devereaux Jarrett, that dude right there, right, had hidden panels put in the fireplace. I don't know if I can open them. I don't want to scrape it with my nail. That's where he kept his gold nuggets.
Oh, there's still one in there.
I doubt it. That's pretty cool and clever.
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because who's going to come in and be like, oh, I bet he's got drawers in that mantle.
Ain't that cool?
That is very cool. What's this door? Oh, just storage. Oh, God. Last thing I want to do is break a 200-something-year-old door. That was the bill of a swordfish. What?
Yeah, ain't that so?
That is cool. Hell yeah, I'd keep that too. That guy's a good, pretty handsome fella. What is that?
That is the United States Military Academy.
Oh. And there he is there. Oh, I guess this is his wife. Y'all, War didn't do this dude no favors, because that was him young. Well, he didn't age well.
This room was painted at one time, and when the state got it, they decided to, strip it back down to its heart pine. And over here is a signature. W.H. Clapp, I think it says, 1851, Philly.
Yep, Philadelphia.
Isn't that pretty cool?
They think he might have been here to treat Mr. Jarrett for consumption, or AKA tuberculosis, which he later died of. But all these pieces are original to the house. This, I think, was another Caleb Shaw furniture piece. That cradle was carved from a log, a single log.
The bottom, the cradle itself, this was one log. Yeah, they dug it out.
It's amazing.
1845.
Yep. It's a rope bed from 1780. I wonder if this was the room where you had to share potentially with a stranger. Or was it that one? The video said you better hope they didn't snore. Or worse, have bed bugs. Whoa. I'm so in love with this house. Oh. I'll go back in here just in case. So yeah, this was a common sleeping quarters here. That's pretty cool. So Tommy asked, perhaps, quite possibly, the most blonde question on the face of the planet. He's like, so these beds, oh, that's why they call them rope beds. I'm like, you didn't know that? I mean...
I just assumed when they said rope bed, I really thought the bad part. I thought maybe you tied somebody down. That's what I thought, because it had these...
He's so dumb.
Well, they had these top things.
But I'm like, you knew all about shuttlecocks and weaving and everything, but you don't know nothing about
that.
that.
When I looked in here, I see the rope.
Hang on. I'm not, because... Yes, see, those little things there,
So
they tighten the ropes. So when your bed started to sag, you had to tighten your ropes.
So I reckon that's what these tools are.
Golly.
So I didn't know.
Yes, that's what I just said, Biscuit.
So I didn't know.
But he knew about shuttlecocks.
I think that's what they're called. So it starts off, this was the very first one that was put up. And they're all on the back side. So this one was 2. So it's got the 2 high, 2 Roman numeral.
Yep.
3.
That is so cool.
4. See that?
Yep.
5.
All right, we get it.
Ain't that so cool?
These steps ain't no joke. I legit gotta bring, gotta bring my knees up to my chest to walk up them. Hang on. Y'all, they're good almost a foot tall, each riser.
Well, they had to get up there in a short spot here.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Less is sometimes more, but more is sometimes too much. And wow, those are high. So this bed here is all original. It had this blanket roll.
I think that's so cool.
Me too, we need that.
We need one of them on there.
So that in the middle of the night, if you needed an extra blanket, you just rolled it across.
The bed is made of cherry too.
Yes, see, that's our guy. I'm not going to put him on video, but he said the bed's made of cherry. It's beautiful. It's unbelievable. I like that. I need this redone for the house. Need a copy of that. And then they've got a little area where you can buy souvenirs and gifts, t-shirts.
Suggestion. It's one of the historical churches in Georgia. And some of them-
And you can become a member, which we are fully supportive of.
You know, Jackson County, Haversham.
Well, my hair's all sweaty from my mask.
This place is huge. You wouldn't really think of it, as being that size. It's really neat.
I can't believe you can go through all the rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not restricted
At all.
period,
You can
which
go
is
through
so cool.
Every room, look at all the stuff, take your time.
Yep.
Self-guided. What was his name?
Billy Hawkins.
Billy.
Man,
is
let me tell you what.
very informative.
Yes. He took the time. A lot of times, especially if people find out we're doing a vlog, they're just like, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and they don't want to talk to you. Billy talked. He didn't want to be on camera, which was fine. We respected that, but he gave us so much good information. He was so accommodating to us,
Yeah.
and he was like that with everybody. So, But
It's pretty cool. It's got like
$5, man.
yes, $5. It's got like 4 or 5 buildings outside you can go into, plus the house. It's
Yeah.
upstairs and downstairs, and the cool kitchen is actually downstairs where they prepared all the meals and then brought them up. So it's really 4 stories. It's really cool.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it. And kids are cheaper, but I didn't look at what the admission was for that. But
It's probably $1.
man, bring your kids. It's stuff like this, especially preserved to this extent.
Right.
I mean, this is history. This is important.
200 years old.
Yeah, and still looks great.
Yep, and charge you $5. So.
But it did make me miss. We lived in a 100-year-old farmhouse, and it did make me miss that house, which was one of my favorite houses we ever lived in. It was very similar to that, not in size, but in the way it was constructed.
So this is very nice.
So
Definitely
well
get
done.
up here to Toccoa, do this, go to the Curie Museum.
It's worth it. Till next time. Bye-bye. Well, as become standard the last couple times, we've vlogged.
We've done it again.
We spent too much time where we were at. So, like, all the food places are closed because it's Sunday.
Once again.
Yeah. So, now, we're starving. It's 4 o'clock. It's really too late for lunch. So, we're probably going to have to...
Fast food.
Or go home, make a sandwich. I don't know.
You turning? You ain't got no turn signals on that bitch.
We got a police officer beside us.
Yeah.
He's probably like, why is this chick filming herself? Well, sir, not breaking the law. I'm also not all that smart. Well, we decided on Arby's.
The most expensive fast food place there is.
All right, so we settled on Arby's, which I ain't mad, but Tommy is. You know, why you mad, Tommy?
2 Arby's beef and cheddar and 2 curly fries. It's $18. We didn't even get a drink. $18.
Told y'all he was cheap.
$18.
Anyway, on the scale of fast food, this is not the one I hate the most.
It ain't even really roast beef.
Okay, but you like Burger King's original chicken sandwich, and I don't think that's chicken. So, who's the real winner here?
Hey, look, gas $2.09.
God. All right. Well, gotta say this is probably my favorite now. I've had a couple that I've said that about, but man, that place was spectacular. It was so beautiful. I'm doing the commentary solo today because Tommy's out of town. But what y'all think about that ghost thing? Trick of the light, maybe? I don't know. Because, you know, I didn't have a creeped out feeling when I was up there, but I had a feeling like we were being watched. I just figured maybe surveillance cameras. But I've seen enough odd stuff in my time to not discount what I think I saw. And the funny thing about that was I was having trouble uploading the original vlog for this. It just wouldn't go. And I had to scrap it all and just completely redo it. Had I not, I wouldn't have seen that because I didn't notice it on the first go round. So I don't know, that was pretty cool. But totally worth going to. $5 for adults. I don't remember how much it was for kids, but I know it's got to be way cheaper than that. But go see it. It is way cool. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Till next time, bye-bye.